Last year, at the beginning of new academic year, I gave my students some task. I told them to make presentation on any topic that they love. So there was no topic restriction, no structure, and no instructions given. Only anything they can make a presentation about, and then they have to present that topic in front of the class. I thought that making a presentation would be difficult. Presenting in front of the class would be even harder. But then I noticed something. There were actually two kind of kids. The first ones who immediately thought of a topic in first 5 minutes and started. Maybe they wanted to talk about dinosaurs, maybe volcanoes, anything interesting they learned in science. A football player they follow, a YouTuber that is very famous. So they started immediately on their presentation. And there was another kind of kids who kept asking, what should they do? What structure should they follow? Kept asking about the instructions. And then I noticed something, that having a lot of ideas and starting on that idea are two totally different skills. And we as parents think that having a lot of ideas actually mean that they're able to do something about that idea. Hi, I'm Sayed Bilal. I believe our children should be able to think for themselves and handle challenges and thrive in the uncertain future. My mission is to help parents raise those kids. Having a lot of ideas and acting on those ideas are different things. They are different skills. And as parents, we underestimate the second skill. I think there are two reasons of that. Number one, starting is uncomfortable. There is no doubt about that. We as adults even spend days, hours, weeks on planning and fail to initiate that thing. We fear judgment of others. We fear failure in public. We feel embarrassment, and we transfer the same traits to our kids because they can hear us say the start or do, but they see us not doing the thing. So starting is uncomfortable. And I think the second reason is that we at home, we have given too much structure to our kids. So anything they have to do, we give them instructions. Even the Lego sets come with manual, and the first thing that a child asks is, give me the instructions or manual so I can follow those. We have a lot of activities, a lot of things that are structured in our home, and school follows the same thing. A lot of structure there, a lot of instructions given to students, and that becomes the student's habit. So because of these two reasons, starting is uncomfortable and there is a lot of structure in our child's mind. Now, I don't believe that having a lot of structure is bad thing. I'm just saying that it's too much right now. Now, a lot of parents do this unconscious mistake of something called perfect start for their child because they have been doing it for themselves. I think the perfect start is overrated. There is no such thing as perfect start. What a parent should do is help them understand they could be very bad in the beginning, but eventually they can learn from that mistakes and they can be better at that. So instead of making a whole plan for them, why not we encourage them to start by this first goal, that movement is necessary. What I mean by movement is that they have to take some action without the fear of judgment, without it being perfect. If your child wants to start a YouTube channel or sell something, let them do it. Let them know, let them learn that the start is always messy. Let them make mistakes. Remember, the first goal is not to plan everything ahead and start perfectly. The first goal is the movement, the action to do something. They will not only know that they have a lot of ideas, but they know themselves that they can turn that idea into some action. And this is very important to learn at this age. What we're doing is we're taking a big ambition and breaking it down into so smaller pieces. And slowly and gradually, we're building on those smaller pieces. Do those smaller things and achieve the bigger ambition that they have. Your child's first attempt could be bad. Their first drawing could be bad. The first presentation could be bad. Their first idea of solving problem could fail miserably. But that's okay. They're learning that they themselves can turn something that is in their mind into some doable action. And they become less reliant on you or anyone else. And the most important part is that they themselves know that I don't want to know everything to start. This is very important. The future will not reward those who have a lot of ideas unless they're willing to do something about them. Because a child cannot be capable with a lot of ideas, but they could be capable when they know how to turn those ideas into action. And one day you will not be around them. They'll not need you, maybe. The question is what they will do then. Subscribe below, join our movement, and let's raise the next generation differently.